Well, hello and welcome to this exercise on factorizing quadratic expressions. Now this time, I've done this before, but this time around I'm going to do the same exercise by splitting and or grouping. Now, this is firmly in the GCSE and iGCSE higher tier math syllabus, and also is in the 10th grade algebra. Now, the general method for writing quadratic expression is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a cannot be 0. If it is 0, we end up with a linear expression there. So let's try x squared minus 7x plus 12. Now, here, a is 1 because what the coefficient of x squared is 1, and the coefficient of x is minus 7, and the constant term is 12. Right. In this method, I'm going to find two things here. When I multiply the coefficient of x squared and the constant term, I'm going to get a product of 12. Now I'm looking for two numbers such that when I multiply, I get 12, and when I add, I get minus 7. So I come up with the number minus 3 and minus 4. Because when I multiply minus 3 by minus 4, I get plus 12, and when I add minus 3 plus minus 4, I get minus 7. So that's okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is to split the original expression. I'm going to express it as two groups now. Now, expressed as x squared minus 3x minus 4x plus 12, because minus 3x minus 4x will give me minus 7x. Right. So now I'm going to group this now. I've not done a splitting, I'm now going to group. Note here that I got minus 12 there because I got this 9 in brackets or parentheses. I'm looking for plus 12. So now when I expand my bracket, I expect to get plus 12 there. Now what I then do is to factorize each of these two sets now. I'm going to factorize x squared minus 3x and also 4x minus 12. And when I factorize, I get this. X into x minus 3 minus 4 into x minus 3. And when I tidy up, I get that. X minus 4 into x minus 3. And those are the factors of x squared minus 7x plus 12. Now let's try something else here. We want to factorize x squared plus 5x plus 4. Now as before, I'm looking for the factors of 1 times 4, which is 4. And when I add those together, I get 5. So 1 times 4 is 4. I want two numbers, so that when I multiply, I get 4, and when I add, I get 5. And the numbers that come into mind are 1 and 4, because 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 plus 4 is 5. If we now split x squared plus 5x plus 4 into two groups, we get that. X squared plus x plus 4x plus 4. And when I factorize, I get x into x plus 1 plus 4 into x plus 1. Now note here that for both groups, x plus 1 is common. So when I now tidy up, I get x plus 4 into x plus 1. Now, those are the factors for x squared plus 5x plus 4. Another example. Now, this time around, we've got 3x squared plus 8x plus 4. When I multiply the coefficient of x squared and the constant term of 4, I get 12. Now, I want two numbers such that when I multiply, I get 12, and when I add, I get 8. So the numbers that come into mind are 6 and 2, because 6 plus 2 will give me 8, and 6 and 2 will give me 12. And now, if we were to write 3x squared plus 8x plus 4 by splitting and grouping, we end up with 3x squared plus 6x plus 2x plus 4. Now, note here that I put 6x with 3x squared because I know that 3x is the highest common factor of 3x squared and 6x. And now, when I factorize, I get 3x into x plus 2 for the first set, and 2 into x plus 2 for the second set. And when you tidy up, because they got x plus 2 as common factors, when you tidy up, we end up with 3x plus 2 into x plus 2. And that's our answer. Right, one more example. I want to factorize 16x squared plus 8x plus 1. Now, as usual, if I multiply the coefficient of x squared, which is 16, by the common factor, which is, sorry, by the constant number, which is 1 in this case, I get 16. Now, I want two numbers, so that when I add up, I get 8, and when I multiply, I get 16. And what comes to mind is 4 and 4, because 4 times 4 is 16, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So I've now got two groups now. One group of 16x squared plus 4x, and the next group of 4x plus 1. Now for the first group, this one here, the common factor is 4x. Now when I factorize, I get 4x into 4x plus 1 plus 1 into 4x plus 1. Because I've got 1 here, because the highest common factor of 4x and 1 is 1. So when we tidy up, I got 4x plus 1 into 4x plus 1, which then gives me 4x plus 1 all squared. Now, have a look at this one here. In this example, we want to factorize 4x squared minus 9. So, to use this method, to use the method for splitting and grouping, I'm sure you can memorize this difference of 2 squared, but just to make sure that you understand splitting and grouping. If you now write 4x squared minus 9 as 4x squared either plus 0x minus 9 or 4x squared minus 0x plus 9, sorry, minus 0x minus 9, you should get the same answer. I hope you try that yourself. And I hope all of that made some sense. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again sometime.